Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today in this session we are going to discuss about the introduction to relational model. We have already completed the unit 1 in the DBMS subject. So if you hadn't gone through my DBMS playlist, please go through it. Now we are starting the new unit, that is relational concepts and everything. And today in this session we are going to do the introduction topic to the relational model. So let's see. The collection of relations in a database is termed as a relational model. Relations are nothing but tables. Okay, as we represent here, this is nothing but a table, and in this kind of tables, this kind of all collection of the tables, that is our data in our database, is termed as a relational model. A relation is nothing but a table of values, as we have already seen the example. And every row in the table represents a collection of related data values. These rows in the table denotes a real world entity or relationship. Okay, the rows represents the related data, and the table name and the column names are helpful to interpret the meaning of values in the each row. So table name represents the table name, and the column name is helpful for the end users to know which kind of information and which kind of data is to be stored in the table. And so the data are represented as a set of relations. So the tabular representation of these data can be represented with the help of relational model. In the relational model, data are stored as tables. Moreover, the physical storage of the data is independent of the way the data are logically stored. That is, there is an if we make data, that is, if we store data physically, then it won't depend on the logical organized storage. It only depends on the physical storage. That is, no need to simplify the logical storage while defining the physical storage. And here this is an example for the relational model, and this table represents the relation, that is student table, and the roll number, which uniquely identifies the table, that is, it is unique, and it can't be duplicate values are not allowed here in a primary key. So this roll number is considered to be as a primary key, as it won't have duplicate values. Each student in a class should have only one roll number, and roll number can't be repeated in the class. So that primary key is given to the roll number, as it uniquely identifies the table. And the roll number, name and score are considered to be as columns. Columns are nothing but termed as attributes in our relational model, and here these rows are considered to be as tuples in our relational model. What are all this, we will see in the further sessions. Now let's see some of the concepts of the relational model. Attribute. Columns in a table, that is properties which defines a relation, that is roll number, name and score. These are the attributes in our above example. And here tuple is nothing but a single row in a table which contains a single record. Suppose 101 Karth and 223 is a row in our table, that is here. This represents a tuple, and this set of rows is considered to be as tuples. Okay. Next we have tables. Relations are stored in a tabular format, stored along with the entities. Rows represents the records and columns represents the attributes. Example, student table. As in the previous example, we have already seen these rows represents the tables and columns represents the attributes, and the overall table represented as a student relation. Okay. Next we have relation schema. It represents the name of the relation with its attributes. That is, in the above example, student is a table name, whereas the roll number, name and the score represents the attributes. These kind of representation we term it as a schema representation, that is relation schema. And next we have degree. The total number of attributes in a relation is considered to be as a degree. So in the above example, Here, as we can see, we have 1, 2, and 3 attributes, that is 3 columns values. That's why the degree of the relation is considered to be as a 3, and the cardinality represents the number of rows in a relationship. Here we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, that is 4 tuples. These kind of number of rows present in the relation is considered to be as the cardinality. As we can see here, cardinality is a number of rows in a relationship. That is student table, cardinality is 4, as we have seen before. And column, set of values of a specific attribute, that is a room number is equals to 101, 102, 103. The column values that are considered to be as a column. And the relation instance is a finite set of tuples in a RDBMS, relational database management system, and it never allows duplicate tuples, that is duplicate rows are not allowed in this relational instance. And next we have relation key. Relation key is every row has one, two, or multiple attributes, which is called relation key. That is more than one attribute is present in the relation. This kind of relation is termed as a relation key. And attribute domain, each attribute has some predefined value and scope, which is known as attribute domain. Suppose for example, day has so specific kind of attributes. In this they have to choose these kind of like Monday, Tuesday, and on up to Sunday. But there is not another day than this, so it has a specific domain to choose. Okay, these kind of attributes are known as attribute domain. And some of the advantages of this relational model are structural independence. What is the structural independence? If we make changes on one DBMS, there will be no effect on the other DBMS. Okay. Next, conceptual simplicity. That is, designer focus on the logical design but not on the physical design. Next, query capability. Query capability is nothing but can manipulate data structure by SQL queries. We can write the condition for our SQL query to define a particular data, that is from select using select command, create command, etc. And then easy design, maintenance, and usage. So relational models are designed logically, so there is easy to maintain, and these relational models are simple to use. This is an introduction to the relational model. In further classes we will see more topics in the DBMS. So I have already created a unit 1 playlist for DBMS, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and please go through the playlist as well. And thank you.